Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. And I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a different manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, we're going to talk about a topic that I'm asked about a lot, and that has to do with shifting realities instantly using the law of assumption. In other words, how do I instantly shift realities? This is what I'll be discussing in today's video, so stay tuned. So I know this is a hot topic in the manifesting community, and I know this is at the top of a lot of people's mind, especially, I dare say, people who are still very, very attached to their manifestation, and they feel that they're very much in a rush to see a change, to experience a change in their 3D, in their reality, and so on. So here's the good news. If you know the basic principles of conscious manifesting and the basic principles of the law of assumption, you already know that the first movement, and in fact the most important movement, happens within. It's that inner shift that I talk about in many of my videos, and all happens within, all originates within, all starts within, and everything is reflected from within out, and not the other way around. As such, and knowing that, is it possible to change realities instantly? Absolutely. And how do you do that? You do that with achieving a change in your state of consciousness. It's what Neville Goddard coined as the movement of the mind. In other words, you shift your mind, you shift your consciousness, you shift your own mental and emotional state into a different state of consciousness. As such, you are shifting into a different reality, and I'm going to explain what that means and why I'm saying that. The very moment that you shift consciousness, the very moment that you move your mind to a different state of consciousness, to use the Neville Goddard term, you are immediately and instantly and automatically inviting in a different reality. Because everything in our reality, everything in the 3D is a reflection of our dominant inner consciousness, our dominant inner world, if you will. It follows that a shift in consciousness is going to cause a shift in reality. Sustaining that new state or revisiting that new state often enough is invariably going to cause changes and shifts in the outer conditions of your reality as well. But the first and most important shift, and that is very, very important to remember, always happens within, always starts within. So is it possible to shift realities instantly? Absolutely, because it only really takes an instant to change your mind, to move your mind, to shift your mind to a different reality, a different consciousness. And as Neville himself also said, each state of consciousness is self-contained. It is whole, it is complete, it contains its own assumptions, it contains its own energies, its own mental and emotional states. And as such, shifting to that state of consciousness immediately starts inviting a different reality into your 3D. Are you going to see that change instantly? In some cases, in many cases actually, yes. If not instantly, very fast. In some other cases, it might take a little while. Regardless, shifting into that state of living in the end, knowing that your desire is yours, knowing that it is done, knowing that everything is working out for you, immediately and instantly puts you living into that reality, even before the 3D has reflected any changes. And when you are truly and genuinely living in the end, it doesn't matter to you that the 3D isn't showing changes yet, because you're already living in your desired reality, in that shifted reality within. You're already feeling it within. And this is, you guys, what is causing and what is prompting the outer changes and the outer shifts as well. It's your movement within. It is your shift within. And that shift can absolutely be instant. As soon as your consciousness shifts to a new state, that new state, the self-contained state, as I just said, starts creating your new reality in the 3D, which in time is going to get pushed out and you're going to experience it with your senses as well. However, you are already experiencing it in consciousness, in your mind, in your imagination, in the fulfillment that you're feeling, in the inner contentment that you're feeling, in that shift and that change in how you're viewing reality, in your perspective and perception of whatever the situation might be, in your assumptions, in your expectations, your overall energy, and so on. This is what we mean, you guys, when we talk about states of consciousness. So yes, you can absolutely bring about instant shifts in reality because your reality starts within. And that inner shift, that inner change, that inner movement of the mind can absolutely be instant and instantaneous. It doesn't need to take long, it doesn't have to take long, and I'm sure many of you have experienced those instant shifts. So this is, you guys, how you instantly shift realities in the 3D by using the law of assumption. Now you know the secret, which isn't so much of a secret. You shift your consciousness. You move your mind and you move your inner world, your inner self, into those new states of consciousness that align with what you actually prefer. Once you are living in that end and in that outcome, and once you're viewing the world from that perspective, then things instantly start kicking into gear to also start changing your 3D as well. The only reason why the 3D might take a while to change is if you're wavering a lot and going back to old states, non-aligned states, and so on. If you stay in your aligned state, chances are you're going to see changes in the 3D pretty fast. So this is it, you guys. It's not sci-fi, it's not magic, it's all in you, within your power, and within your consciousness. Train yourself to learn to change your consciousness on demand, and results will follow instantly, first within, and very soon also in the external world. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.